So welcome back to the Becoming Spiritual YouTube channel. I am your host Baba, and today we're going to be speaking about life on earth and escaping the afterlife, or escaping earth in the afterlife. You see, in traditional movies and things relating to religion, we've been taught that when you die, you'll go and see Jesus, and Jesus will bring you into the light, and all will be well. You go to heaven and you get your milk and your honey. Well, you see, based on what this world is, I know it's designed to keep you here. Some people say earth is a school, some say it's a prison. Whether it's a school or a prison, one thing we can all agree on is that it is not exactly the kindest of places. It's not a place that is filled with the most beautiful joys, but more so misery. Right? You can get up every day and be grateful for life, as one brother would have said. I believe it was Brother Panic, that that why you getting up every day and giving thanks for life when even the dog wakes up. So waking up is nothing special. If it's not Brother Panic, it was Bobby Emmett. Alright, it's one of them. Alright, the dog gets up every day, so it's nothing special. So what man should embrace is death. And that to me fundamentally resonates as the truth. You see, we're born into this rat race where there's a competition to achieve, to facilitate the expansion of the ego, to become the biggest wolf, right, in the midst of all of this. And it's quite distasteful after a while. What's the point of it, really? It's nothing that lasts. You work for maybe 40, 50, 60 years to achieve an enormous amount of things that you will have to leave behind when you go into the afterlife. So really, this episode is about that. So I'll go into the basics, and then I'll lead you guys to a few sources where you can really get into the meat of the matter. Because I can't explain everything in one go. It's something that you will have to really watch for yourself. But anyhow, when you die, it's not about going into the light, because just as how this place is designed to keep you here in the physical sense, then it's also designed that way spiritually. So the entire idea is this: when you die, you go into the dark. You go the opposite direction. You don't go towards the light, you go towards the dark. Go to the North Pole, where there's the Northern Lights, and there's another process where you have to go off and go into some various places where there are stars and various constellations that you have to pass through spiritually. And this is why meditation and astral projection is important, because the entire idea is that, or not the idea, the entire reality is that when you die, you'll have to be able to will yourself spiritually to various places to ensure that you can get out of this shithole. Right. So you won't be able to do that if you haven't been spiritually, building yourself. Right, so you must learn to astral project. You must meditate to cultivate spiritual power. It's the only way that you'll really be able to escape this place. Now, of course, this message is not for everybody. It's probably for a select few that will actually want to leave this place. Most people love the rat race. I was watching the new Matrix that came out last night, and it was saying that a lot of people love to be controlled. They love the system, right? And that's the reality. There's only a few of us here that really want to get out of this shit. You know, there's a select number of us that really don't want to be here. And that's the realization I've come to, that my messages, they're not for everybody. They're for a few. For just a few people. So you know, I will direct you. Go on YouTube. Well, here on YouTube, and search for Brother Panic, and he has 3 videos. Each of them are like 6 to 8 hours each. That says how to die and not come back. All right, Brother Panic. I believe it's spelled BROTHER, or it's BROTHER PANIC. And he will give you the detailed instructions on how to get out of this shit. Alright, it's like one whole day of a lecture in 3 parts. Right? And you know, the information is there. And it's important. Right? Because then after you do certain things in the afterlife, you go into the astral, you have to pass through the astral, which really is it's going to have its own set of traps to kind of, you know, fuck you up and push you back down into reincarnate again. All right, so it's really a pure will of heart and knowledge that's going to get you out of this thing completely. Right? So it's really it, guys. It's really about that. You see, we're living in a strange time. But anyhow, that's really that for that video, for this video. You know, I'll really have to be speaking about, you know, what's really happening these days. I'm in another video. But thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely check out the link in my bio for my book, Becoming Spiritual: A Comprehensive Guide to Finding Yourself. And yeah, so you guys take care with love and peace.